Last time on Nier Automata. Boom. Virtuous Treaty. That's the name of the sword. Yeah, Virtuous Treaty.
Name's Jackass. Nice to meet you.
Fuck me.
I hear you're planning to take out all the machines in the desert. Guess that means we need to get that entrance open.
Looks like it.
Is truly something special with the way it's been made. It is incredible. And I hope you guys see what I see in it by the end of this game. It's gonna be a long one though, so strap in. Optimized just right. You can run into the issue of just getting stun locked. He's running away.
It's heading for that rocky area.
Individual target ID marked.
Take it in. Desert housing.
What's that?
Analysis. It is the ruin of a former human residential area. Large numbers of humans resided in such concrete and metal shelters. The structures were referred to by names such as apartment complex.
I think we've all waited long enough to see what's in this hole.
There it goes.
They don't give up.
And now you know it was just a machine.
Run. Must run.
Yeah, there's more to this. Am I back? Okay, we're back. The game just crashed. That was odd.
Multiple machines detected ahead. But what's with these android bodies?
Stay focused.
9S, you're about to find out. For some reason, they have that fall, and they still make you take fall damage when you fall. Just for that section. It's so strange.
Child. Child. Child.
Yep.
What is this?
It's a bunch of machines pretending to be human.
Don't listen to them too.
And,
Together forever.
well, most are doing the deed. Some deeds in different ways. This guy just looks like he's a dog.
They don't have any feelings. They're just imitating human speech.
Where's the baby
Let's
one?
take them out.
Oh, here's the baby one. There's not even a baby in there. You're right, 9S. Let's take him out. This is freaky.
I'll get you for this.
This is one of the best sections in the game. It's just the story implications. And also it's a great set piece to set up the rest of the game. Because this is where it all kicks off. And you'll see why soon enough. Also has one of the better songs. Also, if I'm staying quiet during combat, it's because I'm trying to focus a little bit. Fighting and talking is not exactly my strong suit. And from most of the games I've played on my channel so far, pretty much none of them are very combat heavy. There was a Final Fantasy 16 DLC, but that was a long time ago, and that was also recorded like in the middle of my Final Fantasy 16 stint. I played a lot of Final Fantasy during that time when that came out. I think that was it. I guess it was Power on Twitch way back when. You know, Forgotten Era. Let's get faster. I love the machine designs because it's so simple and standard and pretty uniform, but it's so good in an interesting way.
What's happening?
For a long time, it stumped me how they could do this, and I realized they're machines. They can just, like, lock their joints. They're not human. Yeah, they just birthed
An android?
that.
No, this is a machine.
Because he has no nads, he's definitely not a human. Yeah, the song is called This Cannot Continue. Because the only lyric is This Cannot Continue.
Droids, why fight?
You'll find that a lot of the lyrics for the songs in this game heavily reflect the either the story that's going on at the time
Sword,
or the
dodge, projectile,
location it is.
deflect.
I think he's evolving. We better finish this quick.
That was close. Oh yeah, I forgot about a really neat attack you can do. You can do a pod jump. Took me a long time to figure that out. Now I just do this. I'm pretty sure he just can't hit me down here. Oh, actually, I accidentally did an Easter egg. So if you look at Tubi at just the right angle, she will swat the camera away and it will actually move automatically out of the way from the position it was in. That position being directly in just the right position to see through that which should not be seen. I'll just leave it at that. Just so I don't give anyone ideas. I guess I should say see beyond, not see through. Ow. Yeah, so the reason I'm so high is because I was using small recoveries automatically, not mediums. And he's dead. Also, I can't get over the fact that the blood is like
Is
a
this
pinkish purple,
really a
not
machine?
red. It's just not quite blood red. I don't know if that was a stylistic choice or accidental.
Damn it, not another
Maybe
one.
it was just the lighting, because it looks pretty crimson there.
We gotta get out of here.
Yep, it birthed a machine from another machine.
Come on, through that hole.
We'll see soon enough why that is such an interesting and important moment in the story. But for now, we just killed a machine that birthed a machine from machines that birthed that machine. You caught up yet? It makes sense? You see why I was excited to show this section? I feel like this music cuts out too quickly because it's already
Stopped.
faded.
Looks like we're safe now.
It was in for
What
maybe
the hell
20
just
seconds.
happened?
I know. I've never seen a machine like that before. We better report this to command.
Yeah,
Let's move to an area with better reception so we can contact command.
this is basically just a back route back to the starting area, so we don't have to go through the whole desert again. There we go. Sometimes the button inputs are a little finicky. Ah, I missed. Ooh, these are a fair bit stronger than me. It might be very easy to look at and go, oh, when the eyes flash or you hear the flash sound, just dodge, but it's also kind of hard to tell what kind of attack they're going to do or where it's coming from, or even if they're in range to hit you, because sometimes they're not always in range to hit you when they attack, or they'll start an attack from farther away that gets closer. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. That's why you won't see me dodging every single attack.
Okay, this is good. We should be able to reach command here. 9S to bunker. Do you copy?
I read you, 9S. Go ahead.
Operator,
Strike.
we just encountered a pair of humanoid machines. We weren't able to capture them, but I have combat data ready for upload.
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.
Yeah, and that's the first time we get introduced to 9S's operator. So, as I was saying in the last episode, there's a very interesting dichotomy between 9S, 2B, 210, and 90. That being 90 and 2B have similar personalities, while 9S and 90 and 9S have similar personalities, while 210 and 2B have similar personalities. Oh yeah, save. That's why I came over here.
Yeah.
Whew. I think we've earned a breather.
Agreed.
Say 2B, I was hoping we could talk about our next move. I'm worried about the damage we took in that last battle with the machines. Maybe we should return to the resistance camp to resupply and conduct maintenance?
All right, let's go back.
You got it.
Yeah, that's pretty much just, do you want to stay in the open world or do you want to go back to the resistance camp and get more stuff? If you keep fighting, it pretty much locks you out of a couple small items and things and some dialogue. That's pretty much it. At least from what I understand. Oh, I didn't realize it was a body. There's so many bodies.
Plant life has claimed most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge boars and such, too.
There are. We've seen them. So something I'm always really fascinated about with these types of games, it was also in Stellar Blade, which is very similar to this, surprisingly similar. You see corpses everywhere. I'm always been so interested in what happened. What is this dead body's story? Because with the players we can understand, because they're in places where enemies are, so we can understand, oh, these enemies took them out in this way, probably. It's like bloodstains in Dark Souls. But with the corpses that are placed there by the devs, they're just sort of there. Did they just malfunction and stop working and decommission themselves, or were they murdered, or did something happen? And they're just there. I don't know. Maybe my mind is just too interested in the micro stories inside the macro. That was by the way, that message is telling me that there are side quests I can do. Ah, shit, I should have been reading this habit. We don't have much to offer in thanks, but I've raided a room for you here. Oh? As least we can do, feel free to use it however you like. Basically, they were just reporting in on what they saw, and sort of reporting in on what they saw in the desert. Anemone was saying that the resistance is going good thanks to their help, and they were in pretty deep in the shit, and until these guys arrived. Hey, thanks. That was it. Oh yeah, I think I have enough money for... No, I don't. Unless I sell some stuff, probably. Oh, thank God. I thought I was buying this for a minute. Yeah, Ancient Mask, there we go. It's only 28k though. Sell 6 of those. And then I can... Yeah, I get the 24 storage. So basically all that does is let me have more space for my plug-in chips. That's it. Super handy. Oh, shockwave, hell yeah. No, that's not very useful. Offensive heal I've already got. Max HP isn't very useful. Range defense though. That's very handy. I could actually use an evade range. I have just enough space too. Perfect. This is pretty big. You sure it's okay for us to get a room like this? We have permission. We have permission, remember? Plus, we'll probably be stationed here for a while, so a bed won't go amiss. I guess there's no point in turning it down. No. I swear, if I read lines for like actual voice acting, I am not that garbage. Well, I guess I'm not reading lines, I'm reciting them. Yeah, there's a chest there, but I can't get it. Ah, that's what I was thinking of. I'm not that garbage. I don't know what it is about reading in recordings out loud, but good God, I cannot do it. Do you want to save? Yes, I will. Need to continue the game? Yes, I do. You have to sleep to continue if you go back. That's why I did it. Oh, I never noticed that Pod actually has like a sound effect when he turns on the light. Listen. That's cool. Yeah, Pod has a light and it's pretty useless. At least for most of the game. Yep.
Operator to 9S.
This is 9S. Go ahead.
I have an incoming message for 2B and 9S from the commander. Initiating
So
playback.
pretty.
2B,
I love the
9S. We've lost contact with several Yorha units that were on their way to the surface. Their black boxes are online, so we presume they're still alive. We've tracked the location of their signals, so I need all Yorha units on the surface to head over and investigate. End transmission.
I heard something about that back at the resistance camp.
Target location confirmed. I'm worried about the other androids. We should probably check this out as soon as possible.
I was gonna say, I love how pretty this is and how overblown the sun is. Because it makes sense that a little bit of a fantastical world that's very clearly not real would have unreal elements. So having the sun be that hugely bright and commanding is a very nice detail that I really like. And also, the way you get quests and, well, main quests, main story in this is so nice. Instead of going into a cutscene or talking to somebody to get a mission started, it just happens. You get a call from someone and boom, it starts. And that's pretty much it. God, the skybox, it looks good, but it's pretty much just a series of PNGs like that over there. That sort of fade in and out when you aren't looking. Oh, I was already up here. I completely forgot. Elaborate gadget. So the next area has my favorite song in the entire game. Actually, second favorite song in the entire game. Third favorite song in the entire game. Yeah, we won't get to hear the other two until pretty close to the end. Also, there is a secret boss in this game.
Looks like our surface route's been cut off. Maybe we can get through from underground.
There is a secret boss in this game that I do not think I will.
So 2B,
Fuck's sake.
those machines out in the desert look just like androids, right?
Right.
But we androids were modeled after our human creators. So why would machines try to look like us?
There's no point trying to work out unsolvable problems.
I suppose.
Yeah, she makes a good point. There's a secret boss in the game that I do not think I'll be getting to in the main playthrough, but I think I might take some time in my spare time to go off and find it. I'll get to the setup of it, but I won't actually do it because it's really hard and takes a long time because of how high level it is. It's a level 99 fight. And just playing the story, I think you get to maybe 50, maybe 60. So I'd have to do the story multiple times. Also, I want to get a weapon that's here. I'm about to get another virtuous weapon. Like the sword and greatsword I have. Not the one that's currently equipped, but the other one. Here it is. It's a spear! Virtuous dignity. So this one is a very neater spear. I want my spear and short sword, small sword combo. Yeah, Virtuous Dignity is really fun. It's got some sick combos. And then you, let me. I like showing off the weapon combos, so I'm gonna show off the spear combos because I've already seen the small and big sword combos. If you put a heavy sword and a spear, you basically stick the spear into the ground and spin around. It's pretty sick. Also, another thing I'd like to mention, the way you put away weapons in this game is so unique and dynamic, because I use this and she will eventually... Come on, do it. Come on, do it. Put it away. There you go. She sticks it in the ground, and then just teleports to her back. And with the spear, oh, there it is. And the spear, she just sort of throws it back. Like that. That's awesome. It's such a small detail and such a tiny animation, but they didn't need to do it, but it makes the it just makes everything so much nicer to look at. I know I'm stalling a bit, but I just really want to show off these combos because they're so cool. They really make you feel like a badass. Oh, it's just the same thing. I thought they had a separate one. Guess not. I want to do small sword and spear though, because that's my favorite combo. That's my favorite spear combo. There is also combat braces, and that's just fist weapons. They're pretty boring. Every time I try to just fall all the way down, and I can never do it. Oh, it's this way. Right, finally getting to my favorite. Not my favorite spot. My favorite spot is somewhere else entirely. My favorite song. Well, it is one of the most atmospheric sections of the game. It's an amusement park with a giant love heart cut out in the center up there. Place looks so good. It's so eerie because it's something that should be dead and deserted brought back to life in a very inhuman way. It's so well done.
What are those?
Here it is, just kicked in.
What the?
Well, this is weird.
Let's be happy together.
So,
Together.
shut up. An interesting thing, this statue is an enemy. Like, I can attack it, but I can't do any damage to it because it's too high level. I think you have to be level 80 or 99 for it to actually do any damage at all. It's kind of insane. I accidentally angered some of them. So I stopped using balloons and started using... well, balloons, I guess you could call them. I don't really know what they're called. I just know them as enemy attacks. Oh, son of a... It's 9S. 9S is the one hitting them. I'm pretty sure they're called HO229, like those balls that they shoot, but I'm not entirely sure. I guess they're just called projectiles in the game. This song is so good. This bit specifically. God, I can't think of a soundtrack at the moment without thinking of Guilty Gear, because it's been my obsession when it comes to music for a while. It's so good. All the music in Guilty Gear is so good. Well, Guilty Gear Strive specifically.
These bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new one. Under you, soon you will know. We already know the smell of the game.
That's the one I've been playing the most of. Well, it's the only Guilty Gear I've played. Oh, I thought he was shooting at me. Yeah, all these guys are passive. They just do not attack for God knows what reason. Just walk right by him. The reason they were aggressive before is because I was attacking the statue machine, and 9S just started attacking. Shh! Don't shout. Can I help you? No you can't. Well, I guess you can, because I can sell stuff to you. I don't give a shit about G-Lock. The reason I'm selling all those gameplay enhancers is just because they're not very useful. Wait, this is... yeah, okay. Okay. So the Thick Dictionary, it doesn't say it's for selling, but I don't know if it's also an material for crafting, or for upgrading. So I've just never sold it.
Where does this corridor lead?
In my main playthrough, I have like 6 of them. And they just sit there tantalizing with the like 5,000 gold cost. Because everything costs the thousands. Now, the cheapest...
We're getting resistance signals from that building over there.
The cheapest worthwhile thing is like 10,000. Everything is so expensive.
We need a way through.
Let's look around for a route we can take.
Thank you. Let me save. There we go. There's also a boss in this area that is kind of iconic. For Nier, at least. I'm not too sure. It's a cool boss. It's a massive change of pace. But I was also never too... not invested, but... I don't know, something about the story just never struck me. It didn't strike a chord in me. I can't really say why. Every time I've replayed it, I just don't care about the story of this boss. Every boss has a story, by the way. Yeah, it's a tank. They just have a tank.
These machines are heavily armed. We'll regret it later if we let them escape.
You can just not fight this tank, but there's some pretty good rewards if you do. A neat little thing to do is if you take out the machines here, which I think is what you're supposed to do, it actually not only makes the fight a lot easier, but it also opens it up a weak spot. There we go. That's the last one. There we go. Now all the machines have been destroyed, so this thing pops up. Now, I'm pretty sure this is how you're supposed to do it, but for the longest time I didn't know this was a thing you could do. I just sort of attack the side of it. I mean, it's always been an easy fight, but you know.
What's this? Some kind of crystal?
Analysis. It is a core fragment from the machine lifeform. It is similar in structure to a plant cell.
A plant cell?
So there's some interesting implications. The machine's core has similar structure to that of literal biological material.
What's this?
Analysis. It is a device that propels humans on rails at high speeds for the purposes of amusement. It was commonly referred to as a roller coaster.
Humans sure are strange creatures.
Hey, shut up, you're modeled after us. You child. He's not a child, he's like 600 years old.
Hey, 2B.
Yes?
People who know me well usually call me Nines, so...
Oh.
So what do you think?
Oh.
I mean, if you want to call me Nines, it's totally okay.
I'm good.
Oh, alright.
I love the dialogue between 2B and 9S. It's very well done. Because 2B is just so cold. There is a reason for that as well. She's not just a bitch of a character. Like, there's actual reasons for her being cold. Really, everything in this game has a reason. You just get to it later. Like, they set up everything really early for it to pay off incredibly well later. Ah, here we go.
Multiple resistance members detected beneath this room.
This body right here. This one was placed by the developers. How did it get here? What happened? How did they die? Did they die fighting? But there's no enemies here. Did they fall in there? I don't know. It's just interesting. Hello, everyone! I don't know, that buzzer just reminds me of Monokuma from Danganronpa. Song's also really good, I should have mentioned.
Our records don't say anything about
Honestly, I
a
just
machine like
forgot.
this.
This machine is such a cool design. Also, her head is her only weak spot. I mean, you can attack down here, but it doesn't do that much damage. See, 22, 23. You go up here, it's much more damage. That did not look like missiles, I'm sorry. Some of her attacks feel like they're on the beat of the music too. I guess we just did this. Hello. Oh, that one was after me. I was about to say it's only after 9S. There's a bit of an annoying thing. Sometimes the camera, it just isn't worth tracking an enemy. So you just let it run around. I really have no care for my small recoveries. They're pretty much useless. The lesser than I have, the better. Die! For fuck's sake. Yeah, you can't get on the stage. So here's something cool. This is a hacking section, which will appear a lot more later. But for every single song in the game, they make an 8-bit variant of it. It's insane attention to detail.
2B!
Yes, taking hacking damage also affects their bodies.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I must be
Those look like corpses.
Are we seriously being attacked with dead androids?
Yep.
Wait, I don't think... 2B! I'm detecting black box signals. They aren't dead. They've been turned into weapons.
Alright, this ends now.
Yeah, something interesting with the models of androids. is they don't actually have anything in their mouths. It's just a speaker in there. I find it fascinatingly interesting how they have an 8-bit song for, or an 8-bit variant for every single song in the game. It's not just this song. You know, I'll just spoil it now. So later, there's some hacking in the game, like a lot of hacking, and you can do it pretty much anywhere. And no matter where you are, whatever song is playing will fade into an 8-bit variant.
Almost analyzed the enemy's hacking pattern. I'm going to try to hack it back. Keep it busy.
You got it.
Ow. Fuck. How did I get another small recovery? I only had one before. Yeah, so those rings will start a hack if I get hit.
Saturation attack triggered by enemy consciousness data. Failure to destroy it quickly may lead to serious damage in memory regions.
And that would just be a travesty, wouldn't it? Oh. And so that thing is a can be a one-shot attack if it hits you. It's not always a one-shot attack. Okay, amount of small recoveries, it's good. Also, if you're wondering how I'm healing, just passively, so you'll notice there's +0 above my head. It's because I have a plug-in ship called Offensive Heal, so when I do damage, I get health back. Just so happens that currently Pod does literally no damage, but if I do that, +75. And now this thing comes out. Oh shit. Ow! That hurt. Okay, I really gotta stop hitting square. Oh, that was close. Ow. Shit!
Affirmative.
Go!
A little bit of a vision there. I wonder what that was about.
Thanks for the assist.
Oh, you mean the hacking? No worries. Us scanners are pretty good at that kind of thing. I've got your back anytime. I'm sorry, 2B. Their circuits are fried. I think they were only being kept alive by that enemy.
Oh.
Even though she wants to, you know, destroy the machines and do her job, she still cares about other androids. She's not entirely cold. Because I accidentally skipped a bit of dialogue.
So,
What is it?
that machine had some pretty weird things to say, huh? It's almost like it had actual emotion.
The machines don't have feelings. You said that yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
Right back to being cold. So interesting as a character. Because, I'm sorry, I accidentally skipped a bit of dialogue. So 2B says we have to try and save those androids shortly after you defeat the boss. And then when you interact with any of the dead androids, that bit of dialogue between 2B and 9S happens where she says, oh. It's supposed to show that she cares, and she does actually have a little bit of empathy, and then that is to show she's snappy. She snapped right back into a normal.
Huh?
You defeated Broken Machine. You saved us.
This thing is awfully verbose for a machine.
We repay you. Come to our village.
Well, hell yeah, I'm gonna go.
Could be a trap. Still, we should at least
Ain't
head
no
over there
machine
and
can
gather
stop me,
data,
trap
right?
or not. I mean, if it's a trap, we can just kill them all. I mean, we took out that machine, it'll be fine. That was a trap.
This way. This way.
Oh yeah, so this theme, the amusement park theme, I believe is supposed to be
This way.
based on Gaelic? I could be wrong. Which is like, I believe, I'm pretty sure Gaelic is the traditional language of Ireland and Scotland, or maybe just Ireland. Yeah, that sounds right. It's got the same sort of inflections that Irish and
This way.
have when they speak.
What's that?
Oh, right. You wouldn't have seen that before. They're sending supplies up from Earth to the moon and the bunker. There are no spare parts or fuel in space after all.
It's true.
Huh.
It doesn't really add much to the story, but I think it's just a neat little visual thing to have. Also, something they do really well is changing the time of day.
So why don't the machines, or the aliens who created them, attack the bunker directly? They originally came here from outer space, right?
Well, there are a few theories about that, but no one knows for sure. Hard to tell what an alien is thinking, you know?
So yeah, they do a really smart thing where when you're inside doing story, or when you can't see the sky or it's obscured, they actually shift the skybox a bit and change the lighting to suit a different time of day. Like when we were entering the amusement park, it was sort of like a dusk, and now it's like an early morning sort of time. Because there is no day-night cycle, and there is no nighttime. Like how all their lights are off. Like it's not green, it's not red, it's not yellow, it's just off. I don't like the theme of this place. I find it really annoying.
They all have white flags.
Looks like they really don't want to fight.
Yeah, their eyes are green.
Hello. Before we begin, there's something you must understand. We are not your enemies.
2B! We can't trust anything the machines say.
I understand that you see us as the enemy, but... Well, anyway. My name is Pascal. I'm the leader of this village. Those who reside here desire nothing more than to live a peaceful existence. Look around for yourself. You'll see that it's true.
Yep. You know, we already have something of a relationship with you androids. In fact, I'm hoping you can take this to Anemone in the Resistance camp. What is it? It's a fuel filter that she requested. If you take it to her, it should make it clear that we're a peaceful group. Alright. Fuel filter. So yeah, this is a entire village of peaceful machines. There's a bit of an ironic thing later where one of the machines you can talk to actually sells weapons. It sells, I think, 3 weapons, and another upgrades them. I find that very ironic, but it makes sense because while they're not fighting themselves, they're still willing to support you, who is fighting. But an interesting thing to note is the machine that took us here said, you saved us. Saved them from what? More machines? Just want to put that out there. So I think the intention with that is to show that these machines that are friendly are not particularly looked upon fondly by the other machines.
Excuse me. Do you have a moment? Please. I need your help.
I'm going to do your quest later, probably in my spare time. This is the side quest I was mentioning about, I think it was was in one of my other videos. I can't remember if it was in another episode of Nier or one of the Halloween special. But there is a side quest involving a sister wanting to find her younger sister and just escorting her through sand, and it's really boring. And that is that side quest. You know, I'll start it just for the dialogue, and then I will move on, because we're almost out of time. Excuse me, can you help me? Can you please help me? I need to find my little sister. She's lost. And it's all my fault. It seems she overheard me complaining about how one of my parts are starting to seize up. So she went off to the desert in search of a replacement. It's been days now and she's still not back. Please, you have to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want. Yeah. So basically her little sister went off.
She sure cares about her little sister, huh? Still, it's pretty funny to hear machines talk about siblings. Do you think she just means they were built at the same factory or something?
Maybe.
Who knows? I'm gonna do that quest in my spare time. Probably in between this episode, or I might just save it for closer to... just later. But basically in that side quest you go and find the little sister, and it's a bigger robot. Like
we can get into the city ruins if we move that box.
Shut up, 2B, 9S. Basically, the little sister is bigger than the older sister, which is kind of funny. It's supposed to be, at least.
Operator 60 to 2B. Time for your regularly scheduled contact.
2B here. What's wrong?
Oh. There's this operator I kind of liked, but when I asked her out, she turned me down.
We've all been there.
Honestly, 2B,
Well, some more than most.
supposed to go on living.
I am definitely not the person to discuss this
I
with.
second that opinion. Please leave us
I don't
alone.
think I can stand spending one more day in this bunker.
You leaving would be bad for me. It would affect mission efficiency.
Are you saying you need me, 2B?
All Model B combat units require the assistance of an operator. So,
2B?
that's all. Closing this channel.
So yeah, the little sister is a bigger machine. Actually, did I see one on the way here? Nope. Yeah, so basically bigger and stronger, that's why she went off to get it. And she really cares about her little sister, her older sister, and wants to help and all that. And it's not that interesting beyond a little bit of dialogue about naivete. You know, I might do a side quest episode later on. We'll see. Oh shit, I started skipping dialogue again. A fuel filter. Ah, perfect timing. We were running low. Wait, you met Pascal? Sure did. So you've been consorting with enemy machines, huh? I don't know where I put enemy into machines, but whatever. Just the ones in the village. They're totally harmless, and they also have the means to construct intricate devices that we can't. In exchange, we provide them with oil and other materials. I guess you'd call it some sort of commerce. I see. Anyway, if you're heading back there, please take this high viscosity oil to Pascal. Viscous oil. Yeah. I'm going to end this episode here. This is fun. Yeah, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this story. I love the game, I love the combat, I love everything about this, and I'm trying to get through it quicker than I am just failing to do so. Yeah, if you'd like to see the side quests, I can do maybe an episode or two that is just side quests. It'll have to come later, probably towards the end. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'd also like to thank anyone that's new to the channel that came in the... shit, I can't remember the name of the episode. In the... Slide in the Woods. That's what it was, in the Slide in the Woods video I put up 2 weeks ago. I really appreciate the kind words and the support, and I'm glad to have you here. It's really cool to see, and fucking terrifying, to see so many people just randomly come to a video that is not even, in my opinion, not that great. Yeah, welcome. I hope you're enjoying it here. I hope you enjoy my content. I don't plan to stop, and I'm really enjoying the fact that everyone is so kind and supportive. But please tell me what you think of Nier in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.